Ahoy! Welcome to another episode on prepositions. Today we are going to focus on an interesting preposition, which is O, the preposition O, which often means about. For example, in the sentence, o čem se bavíte? O čem se bavíte? What are you talking about? What are you chatting about? O, and then čem. Čem is the locative case, so we often have locative case. So we often have the locative case after the preposition o. However, it can also be followed by an accusative case. Bojím se o svoji kočku. I worry about my cat. So o, and svoji kočku is an accusative case. It is more common to find the preposition o followed by a locative case rather than the accusative case, but the accusative case is also pretty common. Let's have a look at frequent expressions and collocations, where to find this preposition and how we can translate it. Jdeme na to. Let's go. But before we continue, I would like to invite you to view my new video course, Čeština na gauči, which are series that you know from YouTube. I've made them into a video course and also created a textbook. You will master 121 words in a 2-hour video course, and you will also have a PDF document of the book, which you can print or save and then use it anytime you want to practice these words. And not only that, there is also a little bit of grammar, a little bit of synonyms and related vocabulary with each topic. Plus, this course is now on discount until July 18th. Let's have a look at examples with a locative case. We often use the preposition o when we speak about a topic. So, we translate it as about. For example, kniha o zvířatech, a book about animals. Film o dinosaurech, a movie about dinosaurs. And you can see this is the locative case, plural. Zvířata o zvířatech. We also use it in many expressions related to time. For example, o víkendu, at the weekend. Sejdeme se o víkendu, we'll meet at the weekend. Víkend, víkendu, locative case. O půlnoci, at midnight. O Vánocích, at Christmas. O Velikonocích, at Easter. O svátcích, during holidays. O dovolené, during a vacation. Například, for example, o dovolené nezvedám telefony. During my vacation, I don't pick up the phone. We could also replace this by během, which would really mean during, but o is rather like at. So we could translate this as at or during. Here it was translated as about when we speak about a topic. And it also appears in certain measurements or when we speak about quantity. But in very specific expressions, for example, kniha o 500 stranách. A book of 500 pages. So here it means of. Kniha o 500 stranách. Fotka o rozměrech 9x13 cm. A picture of a size of 9x13 cm. Also of. Balík o hmotnosti 4 kg. A package of weight of 4 kg. Here are a few common verbs that go together with o and locative case. These verbs are often related to the processes in our brain, and we often use them with verbs of thinking and speaking. For example, přemýšlet, to think about something. Mluvit o, to speak about, and other verbs that are related to speaking and different way of speaking. Bavit se o, to chat about informally. Diskutovat o, to discuss something. Slyšet o, hear about something. Číst o, to read about something. And zdát se o, when you dream. Here we would just add a dative when you want to say who is dreaming. For example, if you want to say I had a dream about you, then you would say zdálo se mi o tobě. Zdálo se mi o tobě. Zdá se mi, it's present tense. We're going to do a little exercise. We are going to use these verbs with certain things. I have 3 cards here of 3 different items. We are going to start by the most interesting one, and that is octopus. Do you know how to say octopus in Czech? It starts with ch. Chobotnice. Chobotnice. That's the nominative case. Let's say I'm thinking about an octopus. Přemýšlím o chobotnici. Přemýšlím o chobotnici. That would be the locative case. So I want you to say, I'm thinking about an octopus. Přemýšlím o chobotnici. That's our first sentence. Now, I want you to say, I'm speaking about an octopus. Mluvím o chobotnici. I'm chatting about an octopus. Bavím se o chobotnici. Bavím se o chobotnici. I'm discussing an octopus. In Czech, I'm discussing about. Diskutuju o chobotnici. I hear about an octopus. Slyším o chobotnici. I am reading about an octopus. Čtu o chobotnici. And I am dreaming about an octopus right now. Zdá se mi o chobotnici. Super. Let's do another one with this word. This is very easy in Czech. Cactus. Cactus, except it's spelled with K. Cactus. And the locative case would be o cactusu. O cactusu. So, how would you say we are thinking about a cactus? Přemýšlíme o kaktusu. Přemýšlíme o kaktusu. Let's do 2 more. We are chatting about a cactus. Bavíme se o kaktusu. A poslední, we're dreaming about a cactus. Zdá se nám o kaktusu. Let's do one example about this word. This is židle. How do you say they're speaking about a chair? Mluví o židli. Židli. Super. And here we have more verbs which are also very common, but they are followed by the preposition o and the accusative case. For example, opírat se o. This means to lean on something or against something. Opírat se o zeď. Říznout se o. To cut with something. Řízla jsem se o nůž. Zakopnout o. To trip over something. Zakopla jsem o kámen. I tripped over a rock. So these verbs were more physical, and these 4 verbs are more about trying something. Snažit se o. To attempt something. This verb does not have to be followed by o all the time, but if you want to say what thing, specific thing you're trying to accomplish, then you would use this version. Simply if you wanted to say, I'm trying that, or I'm trying to achieve that. Snažím se o to. Somebody tells you, you should look more confident. Měl bys vypadat sebejistěji. Snažím se o to. Well, I'm trying that. Starat se o, to take care of something and somebody. Bát se o, to worry about something and somebody. You might know that this also exists without o, and when it's followed by the genitive case, it completely changes the meaning. It means to be afraid of something. Bojím se pavouků, I'm afraid of spiders. Bojím se o pavouky, I worry about the spiders. Žádat is to request and apply for. So you can say žádat o vízum, to apply for a visa. Žádat o práci, to apply for a job. This time we cannot really work with a cactus here. Well, with some of them. If we wanted to say I'm leaning on a cactus, opírám se o kaktus, and that's the accusative case. Maybe we can even cut ourselves with a cactus. Řízla jsem se o kaktus. A zakopla jsem o kaktus. I tripped over a cactus. And here we could add the word práce, work or job. Snažím se o práci. I'm trying to get a job. Starat se o práci, to take care of work. Bát se o práci, to worry about the job. Žádat o práci, to apply for a job. So remember, these go with the accusative case. I would like to show you one verb that can go both with the locative case and accusative case, and it actually changes meaning. And that is the verb hádat se o, which means to argue about or to discuss something. In both cases, it's an argument when two sides don't agree, but one is really a fight when they are fighting about an actual thing or a person who is going to get it, and the other one is about the topic, who is right and who is not. Let's look at this sentence. Hádají se o kočky. I used the word kočky, plural, or cats in plural. Here it would be the accusative case, and it means that there are some people and there are some cats, and they're arguing who's going to get which cat, or if they're going to keep both cats or just one. So they are actually arguing, fighting over the cats. So these people are fighting over the cats. Who's gonna get the cats? And the second example, hádají se o kočkách, which is the locative case, is they're arguing, they're discussing cats. Are cats good for the environment? Are they worth having? Are they better than dogs, etc.? They mean the topic. Arguing about the topic is with the locative case, and arguing, fighting about the actual thing or the person is with the accusative case. And I would say that the accusative case is a little bit more common. And I would like to add one more verb, jít o, which is followed by the accusative case, and it means to have a point. For example, in the question, o co ti jde? Which means, what's your point? We use the verb jít, to go, but it means, what is your point? Where are you going with this? And then you could answer, jde mi o to, že... My point is that. Or jde mi o tebe. The point is you. Jde mi o kočky. The cats are my point. And our last part, we're going to be talking about expressions that show some kind of difference in measurements. All the words following the O preposition will be in the accusative case. O hlavu menší or vyšší než já. O hlavu menší než já. A head shorter than me. So if you want to make the comparison, you have to say o and then by what, then the adjective, and then než, and then who. Je o hlavu menší než já. He or she is by one head shorter than me, or vyšší, taller. We could continue in the same manner here. O 2 roky starší. Older by 2 years. 2 years older. But we could translate these as by or nothing. Je o 2 roky starší. He or she is 2 years older. Older by 2 years. And then you can also add again než já or než ty. O 5 minut pozdě. 5 minutes later. Later by 5 minutes. O 100 korun dražší. More expensive by 100 crowns. 100 crowns more expensive. O 100 korun. Or sometimes we even say by a little bit. By something. O něco. If you don't know exactly by how much, you say o něco. Je o něco vyšší. He's a bit taller. Or the sentence that I hope everybody will use after watching this video. Teď jsem zase o něco chytřejší. Now I am a bit wiser again. Or you can leave out zas. Now I am a bit wiser. We say this a lot when we hear advice or somebody tells us something interesting. I didn't know that, to jsem nevěděla. Teď jsem zase o něco chytřejší. Tak, to je ode mě všechno. This is all from me. If you enjoyed the video and you would like to support my work, You can buy me a tea on buymeacoffee.com and you will find the link in the comments below. Or you can also check my newest course, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And I could use a couple of these examples. Kurs je o délce 2 hodiny. The course is 2 hours long. Je tam učebnice o 70 stranách. There is a textbook of 70 pages. A teď je kurz o 50% levnější. And now the course is 50% cheaper. Mějte se krásně, ahoj!